Hi, boys and girls. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. All right. So, I'm going to go to this one. Today, we're going to read a story called Going Places while asking and answering questions. All right. Today, our story is a fantasy. Events could happen in real life. Pictures and words help you understand what happens. The main character learns a lesson, and there's always a problem and conflicts and solutions and resolutions. Okay, so we're going to ask and answer questions today too to be successful readers. Before we get started, I want you to listen to this audio about two men who wrote the story that we're going to read called Going Places. So here you go.
Peter and Paul Reynolds are twin brothers. They love to write and draw, and they work together on Going Places. They both worked on the story, and Peter also created the pictures. Peter likes to sit in cafes and draw because he likes to meet people and talk about his work. He hopes to inspire others to write and draw as well.
All right, so let's make this bigger so we can see the story. Okay, now we're going to read the story called Going Places. But before you read, I'm going to put my picture up here. And before you read, using the title, pictures, and what you already know about traveling, make a prediction about what you think this is going to be. Okay, do you have your prediction? All right, well, let's see if you were right. Okay, Raphael has been waiting for all year long for the Going Places contest, a chance to build a go-kart, race it, and win. When the teacher announced who would like the first kit, Raphael's hand shot up. The rest of the class watched enviously as Raphael walked back to his seat with the kit. Mrs. Chanda assured them, "Don't worry, you'll all be getting one." So why is Raphael so excited about the contest? Read and use your picture clues to find out. Well, let's look at the pictures. His hand shot up, and he grabbed the first kit. So he's so excited because he wants to get started on his Going Place project. All right, let me go up here. And they're all exactly alike. Every single kit, look, they looked alike. The kit came with a set of precise instructions and made Raphael happy. He was good at following directions. Raphael hammered, glued, nailed, and assembled his kit. His go-kart looked just like the one in the directions. He was feeling quite proud. Raphael wondered how his classmate Maya was doing. She lived right next door. He peered over the fence. "Hey, Maya, you haven't even started." Maya didn't respond. She was so intent on watching the bird in front of her and quickly sketching it that she didn't even notice Raphael. Just then, she put down her pencil and stared at the bird dreamily. Raphael shrugged and let her be. There's that bird. The next morning, Raphael checked back to see how Maya was doing. "Wow, what is that?" he asked. Maya grinned. "You like it?" Raphael responded with, "Yeah, extremely cool, but Maya, there's just one little problem. That's not a go-kart." Move over here down here at the bottom. Maya smiled. "Who said it had to be a go-kart?" Raphael was confused. The set of instructions inside the box were for a go-kart. But then again, they didn't say it had to be a go-kart. He looked again at Maya's contraption. After a moment, he grinned. "I get it. Hey, Maya, I really want to win the race. The instructions never said we couldn't team up either." And so they did, working late into the evening. The next day, everyone gathered for the big race. Each go-kart was a perfect replica of the other. All right, so let's look at all the pictures here. All right, so let's use the pictures. What do you think Raphael and Maya's go-kart will look like? Use the pictures to guess. Okay, use the picture at the top of the page and what you know to make a prediction. Now let's turn the page and see if you're right. All right, there it is. Was your prediction you made correct? All right, except one. One of the kids laughed. Looks like you had trouble with the going places instructions. You're going places all right. You're going to lose. Maya and Raphael didn't even have time to respond because the announcer's big, boomy voice called out, "Attention racers, start your engines. 4, 3, 2, 1. A buzzer sounded and they're off. While all the other go-karts disappeared in a cloud of dust, Maya's just sat there in their motionless vehicle. Raphael shouted over the roar of the engine and the cheering crowd, "Maya, what are you waiting for?" "No worries, Raphael," Maya answered. "Flaps down, throttle up." And now they took off into the air. The other contestants looked up in amazement. Maya and Raphael hovered and then sped past them all. Before long, Maya and Raphael coasted across the finish line in the cheers of the waiting crowd. They kept rolling clear across the race grounds. Maya slammed the brakes, stopping just short of the lake at the edge of the school field. Raphael noticed a startled frog leap from the lily pad and dive into the water. He raised his eyebrows and looked at Maya. She smiled. "Raphael, are you thinking what I'm thinking?" Raphael just nodded. How close was the race? It really wasn't that close, was it? What clues from the picture help you know this? Well, let's look at the picture. There's nobody around. They fly in right with nobody around. Okay. Now, think about this. Talk to yourself or think in your head. What surprised you about the ending of the story? Yeah, that surprised me too. All right, so let's go look at this poster right here. Ask and answer the questions. One question I asked before reading is, what do I think the text will be about? To answer the question, I look for details on the cover. When I have trouble paying attention to what I am reading, I ask a question. Context clues in the text or pictures are evidence to support my answer. Answering the question with evidence helps me think about what I am reading. Here are the question words. Ask yourself questions like who, what, where, why, when, and how. Look around in the text and pictures for evidence or details to help you answer your questions. All right, so this is our evaluate, okay? And on our evaluate, 4 out of 20 of us got it right in October, and our goal for December is 80%. So I'm going to read you a little bit part of this page, and then we're going to answer the question together. Grandmother Spider made a small pot of clay. She put it in her back and went east. She walked up the fire and took a tiny ember. She put it in the pot. She was so tiny the people never saw her. Back home, Grandma Spider opened her pot and fire jumped up to meet its friend. Okay, where does Grandmother Spider hide her fire? So we have to go back into the story and see. It says she put it on her back and went east. But look what it's in. It's in a clay pot. Did she put it in her bushy tail? No. Some of you said that, though. In feathers on her head? No, it's not in the feathers on her head. In a small clay pot? Yes. The last choice says in her silky web. Nope, it's right there in a clay pot. Today we will answer a multiple choice question by using the race strategy because that'll help us think about the text and what we are reading. Okay, so we're going to use this race strategy to be successful. Okay, this part of the story says the kit came with a set of precise instructions. That made Raphael happy. He was very good at following directions. So here's the question. Okay, the question is, why does Raphael feel happy? Okay, so we're going to circle the question word. Oh, no, let me get my pen out. We're going to circle the question word, why. All right, and we're going to underline the important part. Does Raphael feel happy? Why does Raphael feel happy? Does he feel happy because A, he does not like to follow directions? No, they never said that. He likes to follow directions? They did say in the story that made Raphael happy. He was very good at following directions. So I think that could be the right answer, but let's check the other two. He likes to study maps? No, they never said that. And he is excited to build with a kit? They never said that. I mean, he is, but the best answer is B. He likes to follow instructions. All right. So let's use our eraser and erase those answers quickly. Try to get all those marks off. All righty. Let's go back to the next one. Okay. Now let's read this page. I'll move over here. Okay. The next morning, Raphael checked back in to see how Maya was doing. Wow, what is that? He asked. Maya grinned. You like it? Raphael responded, yeah, extremely cool. But, Maya, there's just one thing. Little problem. That's not a go-kart. So why does Raphael think there's a problem with Maya's go-kart? Well, we're going to circle the question word, why, and we're going to underline the important parts. Does Raphael think there is a problem with Maya's go-kart? A, her go-kart is wrong. Maybe. B, her go-kart is the same. No, definitely not. We'll cross that one out. Her go-kart is too tall. No, they never said that. Excuse me. I have a tickle in my throat. Her go-kart does not look like the one in the instructions. Excuse me. Yes, I think D's a better choice than A. Okay, so you would circle D. All right, let's erase the marks. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, can you hear my dog barking? Okay, so this is the you do part. So what you're going to do is you're going to read this part that says, and now they took off into the race. The other contestants looked up in amazement. Maya and Raphael hovered and then sped past them all. Okay, so what I want you to do now is I want you to look at that picture, and then you're going to figure out which answer is the best. Why did the other contestants stare up at Raphael and Maya? Okay, so you're going to go to your Pear Deck on the next slide, on the next part of your canvas, and you're going to answer the question. Okay, don't forget to circle the question word and underline the important parts. Okay, all right. So I think you're ready to go then. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I will see you tomorrow on our video.